I've gotta get more lights out. I ain't gonna be happy. But hey, that's what happens when you decide to record at 10 to 9. It's going dark and you only use your headlight on. I got gin, we got lights, kind of, candles and shit. Let's do a YouTube question tag video. I've not looked at these once. 50 questions you've never been asked YouTube tag by, who's it by? By Cat Buska on mamacatlosinit.com. Let's go. What's your favourite candle scent? Well, it's been a while since I've been able to get a Yankee candle because money. But I like ones that calm you down, especially when you're stressed out as I get. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I've never thought about that. Who thinks about, because the next question is which male celebrity you think would be your brother? Who thinks about this crap? People think about who they fancy, but as a brother or sister? Fuck it, let's just put it out there, let's say Ariana and Frankie Grande because they're like the best of both worlds. Every world. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Well, let's just look at my relationship success right now and go from that. Yeah. Do you know a hoarder? Do I? Probably me. You know, before I tidy my room, the amount of crap that I find in my room is ridiculous. So let's just say me. Me. Can you do a split? I freaking wish. Which is really annoying because there's a guy who I know who was one of the dancers at Liverpool Pride who's currently in LA and that bitch is just turning it up over there. Like he's in every single class, he's getting picked out for the videos, he's currently doing it. Ryan Fenton, bitch, you give me life. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike? 6? 7? I always remember because outside, I live in like terraced housing street, so there's loads of houses on one side of the road, there's loads of houses on the other side of the road. I remember it was not long after I learned how to ride a bike, going as fast as I can down my road because something was happening by my house and I live towards one end of the street and I was on the bike on the other side of the street. I just went crazy, zooming it down, then I fell. I think I actually really hurt myself that time as well. Orcs. How many oceans have you swam in? Seeing as I'm not a fan of the beach and I've not been on one of those type of pool beach holidays for a very long time, I actually don't know. Whatever ocean borders Spain, and I'm not a geography person, so don't know. Is anyone in your family in the army? No? No. No. No one's in the army. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Never thought about it. I quite like the name Michelle because it's kind of like Michael, which is like my favourite boy's name, which is really narcissistic because my middle name's Michael. Maybe Michelle? But obviously depends on my partner at the time. What would you name your son if you had one? Probably not Michael because it's my middle name and that's just weird. Jake. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Well, it seems we don't do grades over here. I don't know. I've always been in top sets because I'm an absolute nerd, so I don't actually know. It's been a long time since I was in education, so let's put it that way. No idea. What was your favourite TV show when you were growing up as a child? Probably Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and let's be honest, it's the original shit, which the new movie franchise is about to base it on, you know, with Rita Repulsa and all that. None of this new age crap. You know, original. Stick to the original. Yes. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8 years old? I was never a Halloween person. I still am not a Halloween person. I think I've dressed up for the past 2 Halloweens because it's been a party that I've gone to and I kind of went wearing the same outfit pretty much, but kind of twisted it a little bit. 8 years old, probably didn't go out. Nope. Halloween doesn't have the same significance in the UK as it does in the US. It just doesn't. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Every single one, bitch. Every single one. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Well, seeing as Britain is smaller, an American is bigger, and you can go to America and everyone freaking loves you because you've got a British accent. I'll keep my accent, seeing as it's not quite anything. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep British, go to America, get all the D. Did your mother go to college? No, she was working since the age of 16, but hey, she's doing well for herself. Are your grandparents still married? Unfortunately, I never met either of my granddads because they were both passed away by the time I was born. So no is the answer to that question. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, but I have taken jiu-jitsu lessons. I got as close to my yellow belt as possible and I didn't like where I went. Everyone seemed to be in their own little cliques. Why is there cliques everywhere you freaking go? You can't just go and do stuff. You go and you either make friends and be in the clique, or you go and you suffer. So I went, I got my white belt, I then left, and then I went back, and then I gave up. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? My name's Kermit. I'm a frog. I can do better than that, but never mind. Yes, he's a freaking Muppet. Of course I know who Kermit the Frog is. I'm 25. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Properly, was it Disney World? Was 2001 Disney World? Was that the first time I ever went? Yeah, and then Orlando Studios in the same holiday? Yeah, probably that. Disney World and Universal/Island Adventure when I was 10 years old. And I didn't go on any big rides because I'm a massive pussy when I was that young. It wasn't till 2017 when I was 16 and my dad dragged me onto the Hulk. I like nearly bawled my eyes out all the way through the line so I got on it and had the most amazing adrenaline pull ever, and I was just like, get me on every single freaking thing ever, and I went on every single The only thing I didn't go on was She-Cra and Busch Gardens. That 90-degree drop shit me up, so I like shit out at the last minute. What language, besides your native language, would you like to be... French or Spanish? I just like to know any language because I've not got the patience to learn anything. Conjugating is a bitch. I did Latin at school and I just know how much conjugating is a bitch, and French and Spanish can just do one for having to conjugate verbs. Simple. Do you spell the colour grey G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? G-R-E-Y. Is that English? Is that English? Yeah, Americans spell it, but there's American English and British English. G-R-E-Y. Yeah, grey. That's how you spell it. Is your father bald? No, he is not. Do you know triplets? Do I know triplets? Not personally. I'm aware of triplets. They probably will watch this video and I will get shit through my mum. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I have never seen Titanic. I've seen The Notebook and I thought it was rubbish. I just did. I didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. I just didn't. I think I watched it when I was in uni because my course mates called me a bad gay because I've never seen The Notebook. I don't know if it makes me even more of a bad gay because I've never seen Titanic either. Have you ever had Indian food? Have you met my parents? Yes, I've had Indian food. What's the name of your favourite restaurant? I don't really have a favourite restaurant, but if I was going to pick one, I would probably say Frankie and Benny's. I love the music. I love that era. I just love that era. I love my swing. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? I think I have been to Olive Garden. I'm pretty sure we went to Olive Garden when we were in New York this year. Or did I go the first time I went in 2012? No, I think we went in March when we went for my dad's 50th. Yeah, pretty sure that's right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been to an Olive Garden. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? I love the examples they give. Costco, BJ's. We don't have a BJ's over here. No. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Jessica. So I'm a boy, I'm John. If I was a girl, Jessica. I don't know why, just Jessica. So when, you know, there's been twice when I've dressed up kind of in drag, not really drag, but it was drag for Rocky Horror. And someone said, so what's your drag name? Like, what's your alter ego? They didn't say an American accent, that's just like, it was a different variation from my own voice. Jessica Bird, obviously for John Bird. And Jessica Bird is my name if I was going to be a girl, bird for bird, but also to play on words because of Jessica Rabbit, the character. See? Smart, or not. If you have a nickname, what is it? Bird or Birdie. People at work call me JBM or JohnBirdMedia, and it's like, okay, I'm going to read the full title. Jeez. Who's your favourite person in the world? Is this one of those times when you've got to say, my mum? Would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs? I live in the suburbs of Liverpool. I enjoy it here. Like, I have no intention of going even further rural. I can't be asked going even further country. And I've got no further intention of going, like, you know, like London. I've just lost all interest of wanting to do that because cost of living and quality of life and work. I'm happy where I am right now. Can you whistle? Give it a little whistle. Give it a little whistle. And carry on singing Pinocchio. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, because I'm 25, not 5. No offense to people who use nightlights at the age of 20 plus, but no, I don't. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, I do. And if I'm in work, it's usually at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I've got to have second breakfast around 9. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm hungry around 11. Which isn't good in my line of work when you're standing on your feet all the freaking time. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No! What medical conditions do you have? I wear glasses. I have hay fever. I'm allergic to plasters. I make YouTube videos. How many times have you been to the hospital? Recently, a couple. You know, because I burnt my foot and was hospitalised for 3 or 4 days. That was ridiculous. But prior to that, not a lot. Have you seen Finding Nemo? Does a bear shit in the woods? No. I've not seen Finding Dory though, and I really, really, really want to see Finding Dory. Really. Where do you buy your jeans? ASOS. What's the last compliment you got? I think it was that my legs looked amazing in the picture that I put on Snapchat from this morning in what I recently ordered from Snapchat. My new jeans and t-shirt. I think that's what it was anyway. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? No, and that's something that really bugs me. Like, I never remember my dreams, ever. It's really irritating, and the odd time that I do remember it, it's probably because it was so fucked up that if I didn't remember it, I'm probably going to hell. What flavoured tea do you enjoy? And that's probably funny to anyone who knows me because I drink herbal teas. So, I have a lemon and ginger tea in the morning. After lunch, I will have a green tea. And then as it progresses after tea, I'll have peppermint tea. And then if I can be bothered, I'll have a chamomile tea at the end of the night before I go to bed. Yeah, like my herbals, what can I say? How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Well, they're all there. There's about 5 there, but I only wear like 3 regularly. It depends on the outfit. Obvs. What religion will you raise your children to practice? None. I understand the spirituality, but I won't raise my children to be a particular religion, personally. They can be as spiritual as they want, and when they get to an age where they want to say, I want to go to church or I want to go and do this, they can do what they freaking want. But I'm not gonna raise them to be one or the other. Yeah? Yeah. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? I don't know, about 10? No, younger than that. I remember going to school, primary school, when I was like, you know, between 7 and 11 and telling like the girls in school, like, you know, like Santa Claus isn't real. He used to be, because he's based on a person who's called St. Nicholas. That's what I used to say to them when they started crying, and I'd probably get in trouble. Why do you have a Tumblr? Because I love GIFs. GIFs. However you pronounce the fucking thing. There's just certain posts that I really like. It's why I like Pinterest as well. I like finding quotes. I like finding stills and GIFs that associate with a quote that just make you think. And Tumblr's just full of that type of stuff. I guess that's why I have a Tumblr. And we literally got to the end of the gin on that one. So I probably won't renew that. I wonder if you learned anything about me then, if you even cared about learning something about me then. But you had to because you watched the video and now you're at the end of it. So good for you to get to the end of that video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what more you want down there. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will be getting back to podcasts eventually, so subscribe to them on iTunes. A little bit told me. Till next time, bye. JohnBirdMedia. I don't even need to vignette this video because I've done it in the dark.